All right, guys. Today we'll be discussing season predictions for the Giants. And as of right now, me and Sam did a little talking. It doesn't look very good for them, but we'll go ahead and get into it. Before we start off, whoever made their schedule, the NFL, whatever, they gave the Giants a hell of a hard schedule.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up. I
Yeah,
don't know how they go about making schedules in the NFL. I don't understand.
maybe rock paper scissors against owners,
Right?
and then
they,
they
they
just
must be
lost.
real bad at rock paper scissors then.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Maybe the Giants owner was doing rock papers, freaking hands up or something. But anyways, all right. So week 1 versus Steelers. I mean, we got to give them reasons why they're gonna lose. I mean, Steelers, Big Ben. You got Juju. They're gonna dominate.
James Conner.
James Conner.
Offensively, and no, their defense pretty good too.
No, their defense is pretty good.
So yeah.
Troy Polamalu. Ryan Shazier.
I'm glad they have retired Hall of Famers back on their defense.
Yeah, Ryan Shazier.
Right.
No, good old days back
I
then.
feel bad for Ryan Shazier.
Yeah,
That was a messed up situation.
And I watched that video, and honestly, freaking, at first when I saw it, I'm like, is that how he got paralyzed? Because that doesn't even look like he was the one who hit the person, but he didn't do any like thing weird. You know what I mean? He literally just hit the guy, and then he was on the ground.
Yeah.
But freaking, I mean, his head was a little down, so
I think his neck went in or something.
yeah,
right?
that's what I said. Because he like kind of speared him with your head, which you're not supposed to do, but given his circumstance, he was getting the flat. But anyways, yeah.
Anyway,
They have them losing the Steelers.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
we have them.
Now, next one, controversy, Bears. They could pull it off, 100%. Freaking Bears, like we said, Bears are in that early beginning rebuilding phase. I mean, they don't have Trubisky. They got, who's their quarterback right now?
Bears,
Yeah.
Nick Foles.
Oh, yeah, that's right. See, and you can't count Nick Foles out. He freaking brought the Eagles to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's why I feel like the Bears are probably. I feel like the Bears are probably going to win it.
I think it's going to be a
Giants-
hell of a good game.
It'll probably be a good close game.
But I have them losing to them,
Yeah.
of course. So.
Yeah, me too. Now, guys, we did talk about this. We talked about their whole schedule. We were looking at it. It's kind of a mess up schedule, and believe it or not, like we really do kind of have like the same record. Like we discussed this because we were kind of thinking about it. Like they have a tough schedule.
They have a
and
fucked up schedule. That's what they
They
have.
really do. Like it is a horrible schedule to have if you're that team. And so we both pretty much agreed on like all the wins and losses. And I'm gonna say right now, based on our prediction, if it's even like one game off, they're gonna have the number 1 pick in the draft in the 2021 draft.
I mean, shoot, I don't know if the
Oh, the Giants! I've already picked the Giants
Redskins.
as the worst team. I don't think the Redskins will do worse.
well, depending if Alex Smith comes back or not. But
True.
yeah, so we have them losing the Bears. Next, the 49ers. Do you think they could pull that off? George Kittle,
Negatory.
George Kittle one's back there too. Keep bringing that up.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so right now the Giants. Who's their head coach? Is it still that same guy?
Kyle Shanahan, yeah. Wait, no, the
No,
Giants. Sorry,
Patrick Shermer or something, right?
yeah, sure. I was thinking the Niners.
Which
sorry.
I don't like that head coach, in my opinion.
He's not very. Well,
But-
I mean, like as of now, he's not very good.
No, but I mean, the Giants have definitely changed. They have Patrick Shermer, offensive coordinator. They got Jason Garrett, and believe it or not, their tight end coach. They have Freddie Kitchens, the Browns ex-head coach. So they got 3 head coaches in there that aren't really head coaches. So I mean, that could play a defense. I mean, thing about it though is Garrett may be like right up on Shermer's butt. You know what I mean?
Right.
And if Shermer's not doing good, they may just freaking swap him.
Yeah. They might. They could. I mean, you got literally.
I mean,
You got
Jason Garrett,
two former head coaches.
3. I mean, worst comes to worst, Garrett doesn't do good. Throw Freddie in there. But, I mean,
Mhm.
I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, but Garrett's not a bad head coach. Sure, he did definitely, he was a clapper and did
Right.
his things though. But he could be a good head coach.
Imagine
when
having
he
a
wants.
depth chart for coaches,
Yeah.
for head coaches.
I mean, that's what the Giants have right now.
Pretty much, like, damn.
So we know where they're sending all the failed head coaches to New York.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now you say that the Giants are going to have the worst head or record. How about the Jets
I feel like the Jets could do better this year, to be honest with you.
with Sam Darnold?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I know it sounds crazy.
Bell didn't do that good though.
No, Bell didn't do that good, but I mean, it's Bell.
Yeah, exactly.
He's kind of washed up. Not to be like disrespectful, he was a great running back. I think he might actually have a comeback here, to be honest. He could.
Like a bounce back. I mean, yeah, maybe he was just getting into things after taking a year off.
Right.
But all right, next they play the Rams. Jared
Here's
Goff.
the problem with that one. We've pretty much decided that we think that's an L, but the problem is both those teams are probably going to suck. So it's like, pick your poison.
Yeah, but
in a
I think
sense.
Jared Goff is going to do better than Daniel Jones
Mm-hmm. Me too.
or Danny Dimes, as they said.
This dude got the nickname after like one preseason game that he did good, and he did better than Eli. So they were like, "All right, fuck it, you get a nickname."
Yeah, I don't know. Freaking.
Like that was some quick love right there after all the hate in the draft. They wanted Dwayne Haskins so bad,
Yeah,
and then New York passed up on him. And when they picked Danny, everyone was like, just all the Giants fans were booing him, and I'm like, I mean, I get it, but damn, give the kid a chance. Like,
Exactly.
and then after one game, they're like, we love you now.
I mean, I would have picked Haskins over Daniel Jones.
Yeah, in hindsight, yeah, you pick Haskins, obviously. He was
I mean,
in
I think
college.
Haskins is going to do better this year too. I mean, well,
He
he
probably-
has
yeah, I
to.
think he will.
He's like a Haskins is like a great value Lamar Jackson. He's I would consider Haskins a dual threat.
No.
You
he's
don't
not
think
no
so?
threat. No,
He
what
that
were his rushing numbers last year? In college, his rushing numbers weren't that great. He wasn't much of a rusher. What was his rushing numbers last year?
I'm looking it up. For the Washington Rover, he had. All right, can I get more in-depth stats, please?
Right?
No, that's passing.
He had 100 yards.
For the Giants?
Dwayne Haskins for last season, he had 100 yards.
See, but I think he's like a Cam Newton. If he wants to get out, I bet you he has some wheels. You know what I mean?
I would compare him to Rodgers. 'Cause he doesn't run much.
An improviser.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, we have them losing the Rams next to Cowboys. I think Cowboys are going to smoke their defense.
Probably.
I mean,
I would say so.
Not getting into the quarterbacks right now, but we got Zeke, we got CeeDee Lamb, we got Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup. You know what I mean? We really don't have a tight end right now, but
Yeah.
that and even our defense, I think, can hold them up because we have a young defense. But we got Clinton Dix. We got we got Greg Zerline kicker wise, which is good. Why we lost most of our games last year because our kicker would hit 62 yarders and miss a 15 yarder. Maher. But anyways, yeah. So we have them losing the Cowboys. Now right here, I put that they're winning the Redskins their first game because it's at Giants.
Right. Yeah. I didn't really pick one. I just because I pretty much we agreed that they split. I just kind of put an L and a dub for whichever one.
All right. So Sam picked with me. They're gonna win this game.
Yeah.
But they're gonna win this game. I mean, Haskins could pull something off, and we could be completely wrong. Shit, the Giants
Yeah,
could go to
Dwayne
the Super
Haskins
Bowl.
might come out and play like a god. Like we don't really know, but based on last year, I'd say it'll probably be split.
Yeah. And just the whole Giants thing. The Giants could go to the Super Bowl for all we know.
Right.
I mean, it would take a hell of a miracle.
Yeah, like we have them at the first record at the worst record of all the teams we've reviewed so far, and it's like, I mean, we could be completely wrong. For all we know, they're going to be the best team of the ones we've reviewed so far.
Yeah, could be for real.
It's
I
unlikely.
mean, they got 3 head coaches.
Right.
But yeah. So next we have after Rams, Redskins win. They're losing to the Eagles. I mean, we have that as a split as well.
Yeah.
I have them losing the one right after the Redskins because it's at Eagles. So fly Eagles fly or whatever they say. Freaking fans will get in the game. But anyways, after that, Buccaneers.
Hopefully. That's an L. That's a straight L. I don't. That offense doesn't have to be half as hype as we think they're gonna be to beat the Giants.
Oh no, Tom Brady's gonna shred. I mean, how many times has the Giants stopped Tom Brady before?
Yeah, but they had Eli.
I know, but one guy doesn't win a full game.
I know, but if you look at those Super Bowls,
but they also
Eli,
had better players back then. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, Buccaneers could be a complete shit show for all we know.
Yeah.
Like we said last video, is people are hyping them up, but they could just be like the Cleveland Browns with Baker, OBJ, Jarvis, Nick Chubb, Myles Garrett, etc. But yeah. So we have them as the loss there. Anything else you want to say about that game?
No, I mean it's just I don't see them beating the Bucs, even if, like I said, they could be half as hype as we think they're going to be, and I think they'll still beat them.
Yeah, and then Redskins, we have them
for their first win.
No, that's a loss.
Okay. I have mine written down.
Okay,
that's right.
All right. Well, you have
based
Giants
on mine, it's
Redskins.
their first win.
Okay, I have them losing that one because of the split reasons, of course.
I still have the split.
The one after that game, week 10 is versus the Eagles. I have them winning that one, just because Eagles are going to Giants. And mind you, we're not doing in-depth stuff. I mean, there's no reason to go in-depth. We're just repeating the same stuff over and over. Giants don't have a team to compete with this hard schedule. This is probably one of the hardest schedules we've seen so far.
Yeah, I mean, like, I just don't know how you could give this hard of a schedule to this type of team. Like, I get it if you want to play with the big boys, play the big boys.
But playing the big boys on a whole new level.
Like, this is playing every big boy there. Like, you got the Steelers, you got the Niners.
The only team they don't have on there right now are the Saints. I think that's the only really other hard team you could add to them.
Yeah. I mean, you have the Steelers, the Niners. The Cowboys might be pretty damn good this year.
You got Seattle.
Seattle, the Buccaneers.
Ravens, Baltimore.
Like, it is a stacked schedule. I mean, like, I don't know how you do a team like that.
Whoever's doing their rock, paper, scissors needs to get rid of that person. They ain't doing too hot. But
goddamn.
After that, week 11 bye week, I do have them winning against the Bengals, just because, I mean, that could be a close game. Like I said, I don't think Joe Burrow is going to do very good his first year. Now, he could go win the Super Bowl for all we know. But
imagine if he did.
I would kind of be low-key pissed.
Right?
But I don't know. We'll have to do a video about Joe Burrow, about him. But
well, actually, why would you be mad about that?
Huh?
Why would you be mad if he won the Super Bowl? Okay.
You know, some stuff you can't put on the internet.
Okay.
No, it's just he's so hyped up. He did one great year, outstanding year, and people are like, "Oh my goodness," you know what I mean?
I got you. But I mean, that's not.
If he did that all 4 years, then that's a different story.
Right.
He sucked at. Where was he? Ohio.
He was at Ohio State, and then he went from there to LSU and did great.
Yeah.
But he was at LSU for, I believe, 2 years. In the first year, he didn't do as good. But in his last year, it is best college. That's the reason he's got so much hype. Now, to be fair, the hype isn't really his fault. Like, he doesn't make the hype. All the media does.
He does make the hype because there's that thing going around where he's sitting on a chair smoking a cigar.
Okay, but I mean, like, that's a pretty typical player celebration thing to do.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying. The small sample size, it makes a lot of sense.
But anyways,
yeah.
We have them losing the Bengals. Next, Seahawks. I'm actually going to change that. I think the Giants will beat the Seahawks.
The hell are you smoking? Because I want some.
No, I'm kidding.
Honestly, no, I know you are.
Honestly, freaking, now if Wilson goes out, freaking.
Well, duh.
Giants are taking that. Or I think we've established on the Seattle video that if Wilson goes out, you guys are going to be the worst team than the Giants.
I wouldn't even be mad. Like, every fan base could be like, oh, we beat you guys up. Okay, we didn't have Wilson.
Yeah, nice. Exactly.
What a great accomplishment.
And
Seattle
you guys have DJ Metcalf and stuff, but you guys also lost a lot of good wide receivers because who
did we lose?
Lockett. He retired.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. I swear to God.
Baldwin retired.
Or Baldwin, maybe.
And it was not last season, but the season before. And we did just fine without him. And we just picked up Philip Dorsett. And then Josh Gordon gets reinstated. Our wide receiver core is going to be stupid.
Yeah. Wait, what happened to that receiver?
Josh Gordon got suspended again for the whole weed thing because he can't keep his.
Well, didn't the NFL just pass that thing where you can use marijuana?
Yep, and a lot of people are thinking he'll get reinstated, but they haven't done it yet.
Yeah,
and it's like they reinstated Vontaze Burfict and Myles Garrett, but you're not going to reinstate Josh Gordon.
We also have another guy on the Cowboys side. He was our defensive. Maybe he was an end.
It was Lawrence. I'm pretty sure.
No, it was never Lawrence.
No, it was
Taco.
It was the rookie.
It was Taco.
Right?
Taco's Charlton.
Yeah. Because he retired, didn't he?
No, he got kicked out because he had weed in him.
Right. Didn't he retire after that though? He was like, "The hell with this."
Yeah. But
I know, like players. That's why they took it out because they knew they were like, okay, the NFL finally figured out that players are gonna smoke regardless. And they're either going to find a way to get away with it or they're going to get caught and they're just probably not going to care.
Shit, if I was an NFL player, I would be smoking weed too because your body's going to be hurting.
You're hurting. That's why Andrew Luck retired. I mean, there's just a lot of hurt.
Yeah, but I don't see Andrew Luck rolling a blunt.
No, but I'm saying imagine if he did. He probably would still be playing.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, after the Seahawks, we have them losing to the Cardinals. They got DeAndre Hopkins. They got Larry Fitzgerald, Kyler Murray.
Murray did really good at the end, near the end of the year.
Well, he lit
up. The second half of the season, he started to light up. So yeah, I think their offense is going to be insane.
And now they have two dual threat quarterbacks. I cannot wait for Larry Fitzgerald and DeAndre Hopkins to be.
Oh, you said dual threat quarterbacks. I was like, huh?
No, okay, sorry, I did say that. I mean, they have two hell of a receivers, a good pair, right there that are going to work together. I mean, you got DeAndre, which is that fast guy, and then you got that Larry Fitzgerald, which is like a double cover me guy. He's like,
right.
You could put 3 people on him, and Larry Fitzgerald will catch it.
Oh yeah. Well, and you have the problem there is if they're both beating you, you're gonna have to double team them. Which one do you double team?
And if you double team them both, Kyler Murray can just go sprinting up the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Now you may have disagreed with me. Actually, I take that back. Haskins isn't like a great value. Lamar. Kyler Murray's the great value. Lamar.
Oh yeah.
Because Kyler Murray has wheels. He freaking scrambled
Right.
a lot, I know you. And I mean, my second favorite team's the Cardinals because I was born and raised there, of course. But
Right.
freaking, so I mean, shoot, everything goes to hell with Dallas. I'm gonna hop on, go
Yeah.
get my Cardinals shirt. But freaking, anyways, after that we have them losing to the Browns. I think Baker Mayfield's gonna do good this season, in my
I
opinion.
think they'll do good. I don't know how like
I must say
I haven't
they.
seen their schedule yet, so
Yeah, we haven't seen it though, but I guarantee no less than 8 to 9 wins.
yeah, I feel like they'll be an 8-8, 9-7 team.
Yeah.
But again, I haven't
But
seen
is
their
that enough to
schedule
win
yet.
their division? Who's in their division again? I'm gonna go with my division.
Baltimore Steelers and oh hell,
Browns may, if they play their cards right.
Bengals.
Browns they may get a wild card depending on how this goes. I doubt it though, but may.
I feel like for me, because Big Ben will be coming back, it kind of depends on how well he plays after the injury. If he does good, then I feel like top two teams will be. I feel like number one will be Baltimore, number two Steelers, number three Browns.
Oh, division wise, I
doesn't-
thought you were saying in the entire football league. I'm like, are you
No,
crazy?
yeah, division wise. But if he doesn't, then it could be Baltimore, Browns, Steelers.
Yeah, exactly. After the Browns, we have them playing at Baltimore.
Jesus.
Now, oh crap, we never did this. What did we? They could be sitting starters.
It could be. I forgot we did Baltimore already. I had them beating Giants on one of the days.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I was like, I was with you. I was like scrambling to find my paper. I was like,
Yeah,
oh no.
11-5. Shoot, I didn't think of that though. The 11-5, and they may put Lamar back in there for one more game
I feel like I had.
because guarantee you they won't be in wild card. They'll be in a divisional slot.
Yeah.
They'll be in a seed.
For AFC, I would say that the number one seed is going to come down between Baltimore and Kansas City.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I will say this one thing, just on a side note. I'm looking forward to the playoffs this year because they're adding the extra teams this year. They're not. I don't think they're doing 17-game schedule until the season after, but they're going to go ahead and implement the extra team to each division.
Wait, they're adding new teams?
No, they're adding not new teams, but instead of 6 teams from AFC, 6 teams from NFC, it's going to be 7 teams from AFC and NFC.
Oh, for playoff wise?
Yeah,
That's
because of the new CBA deal.
Oh, yeah.
So it added an extra game, and I believe what it's doing, I'm not totally sure. I think it added an extra game, added an extra team from each division for the playoffs, and then took away a preseason game or two. Which, I mean, it's not. I mean, if they're taking away 1 or 2 preseason games to add to the regular season,
Oh, I
I'm
hate
fine with that.
preseason. Preseason's
I
so
don't-
boring. I mean,
I
it's
don't
good to watch
hate it.
football, but it's kind of like it's not real football.
I don't hate it, but I understand where fans are like, "Oh, we don't really care." But for me,
I mean, you can see the rookies do their thing and like,
right. That's where it is for me. For me, I want to see one, what our draft class is doing, and two, I want the draft class that like my team just picked up to get a taste of the NFL.
yeah, exactly.
for
And
the
then,
regular season.
and then, I mean, for what we're doing here, analytic reasons, we have to watch preseason to see which players are going to make that 53-man roster or not. You
Right.
know what I mean? But
Yeah,
anyways, so we have the Giants beating the Ravens.
I had the Giants losing to Baltimore.
Yeah, we have them.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Did you?
Yeah, I said we have the
Oh,
Ravens beating the Giants.
I had that twisted. My bad.
No, but they may keep Lamar in there. I mean, it's 11-5. Shoot, they may pull him out. So if they do pull him out, Giants will probably take that. Shoot, maybe even
See,
not.
like, well, here's the thing. I didn't realize it. I thought I had Baltimore at like 12-4, 13-3, but I forgot I had Baltimore at 14-2.
Oh, that's
so-
right. I have them at 11-5.
Right. So for me, they probably would be sitting starters. They'd probably be sitting starters by the Jacksonville game, which is
I doubt it though because freaking if they want that seed
Kansas
spot.
City.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will have to see. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm not sure. I'm gonna stick with what I have, which is them losing to Baltimore. And then the last game of the season is Cowboys and Giants. So I have them, or at least for their schedule. I have them getting swept by the Cowboys.
Who, the Giants?
Yeah.
Where's my Baltimore thing? I'm trying to find it. We gotta get the sheet set up.
I know. I need to send you mine. I keep forgetting.
Well, I'll probably just set it up and you can put your own crap in. I don't got time to put in your. No.
Wow. I was just doing what you told me to do. You said send you your.
Yeah, but that's gonna be 32 Google Sheets, and then we'll put what the score actually was and stuff. But yeah, anyways, I have Baltimore losing to the Redskins. That's right. I said that they lose to the Redskins once. The Colts, Titans, and Browns. I have them splitting with the Browns.
I had them losing to I had them splitting with the Browns and then splitting with the Steelers.
Yeah, that's right. And I think I have them to that too. But anyways, yeah. And then at the last week 16 or whatever, we have them losing to the Cowboys, of course, just because freaking. I mean, I think we got the Cowboys going 11-5, so we may be sitting starters, but I think our secondary will, or our second string will beat them anyways. But
right,
that's biased.
Yeah, I had y'all at 11-5 as well.
And Dallas has a super easy schedule.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
If they don't get more than 10 wins, then now I think what they should have done is they should have gave the Giant schedule to the Cowboys and the Cowboys schedule to the Giants. To be fair, but I'm fine with the schedule we have, huh?
I'm sure you are. Unless y'all go less than 10-6, and there's a problem.
Unless we have some very weird issues going on.
Y'all every starter should be better be injured to justify going.
Yeah, exactly.
Under 10.
We got 4th string players playing.
Right. Yeah. Freaking, you're gonna have to go get scab players.
Yeah, exactly. Pull people from our practice team.
Yeah.
No, but anyways, freaking yeah. So we have them going 3-13. I know this video is gonna be a little bit different. It wasn't very entertaining football wise, but there's nothing we can do. You know what I mean? If you're a Giants fan, I'm sorry, but it's just we're looking at the previous season, and we don't think Daniel Jones is gonna be. He'll be better than last year, but not as good as Eli. You know what I mean? Or
right, as good as Eli was. I mean, they could very well sweep the Eagles. The Eagles may not be good,
or the Redskins,
or the Redskins. Yeah,
worst comes to worst, they win both. Whatever. Okay, that puts them up to 5 in. I
feel like at their worst, they're going to go 3-13. I have them 3-13.
Well, yeah, we have them 3-13, but I'm saying if they win both Eagle games, both the Redskins game, and win the Bengals, that puts them up to 5-11.
I'm gonna say at worst 3-13, at best 6-10. Because I'm saying let's say they add a win and beat the Eagles, that's 4. Add a win and beat and sweep the Redskins, it's 5. Maybe they sweep the Eagles
Bears.
At 6.
No, how are you putting them at whatever? Because we have them winning. They played 2 Eagle games.
Okay, we have them at 3-13. We both decided on a split with the Redskins
and Eagles,
and then beating the big. Oh, okay, right. That's what you're saying. So 5 and then adding So at best, I'm gonna say 6 and 10, because I'm saying beat the Bengals possibly.
That puts them at 5.
Oh Jesus.
That'd be 5-11.
We had the Bengals as a win. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. At best 5-11.
Yeah. I mean, and if they do pull off the Bears, if they do beat the Bears, then 6-10. But
I would. Yeah. And because of the Bears, I would still say at best 6-10. I am sorry, y'all. I am all over the place in these last couple of minutes. I don't know why. But yeah, with the Bears being such an unsure team, I would say at best 6-10, at worst 3-13.
Exactly.
My mic is really far. I hope that's picking up.
No, yeah, you're good. But
Okay.
anyways, yeah. So I know this video probably wasn't as great as it should be. I mean, but there's no hype to the Giants.
Yeah, I
Blunt
mean,
way to say it,
I
but
wish there was, but
no, I'm fine with it.
I know you do. I know you're fine with it.
That's like saying the 49ers are gonna destroy the
Right?
Seahawks.
Yeah.
But but anyways, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. There'll be a link in the description below to check down all the other predictions we've done. And like we keep saying, we're human. This is just for fun and games or our predictions. But shoot, the Giants could go 16-0 and win the Super Bowl
Right?
for all we know.
Imagine if they did. Danny Dimes just comes out and plays that damn good.
Beats Baltimore, beats Chiefs, beats 49ers. I'd probably kill myself just to be like, great. That's what we're going to have to deal with.
Like, God damn it. We've been played.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, you got anything else to say?
No other. I mean, like you said, it's been it's pretty simple review of the Giants. We do apologize. We have to go based on what we've seen. Other than that, I mean, yeah, I got anything?
No, I'm good. All right. Well, we'll catch you all on the next one.